Yes. Welcome back to All the Mods 10 to the Sky, episode 5. What's up? So I've expanded the Productive Metalworks Forge. Also set up an ender tank here that's just pumping into this constantly. We still have our meat nugget in there. And yeah, we got all of these processed. I left some iron in there on accident. Might need to go back and resmelt those. But we've got a heck ton of blaze rods. And guys, I'm so excited for today. We are finally getting rid of all of these storage containers, these chests, these bulky things, these have to look through every single one of them to find what you're looking for, that require you to be super organized. We don't like that. We don't like that at all. Guys, we're gonna be getting into AE2 finally. One of the other things I need to update you guys on is two things have happened. As you can see, there's no lava here. What is this? Well, if you guys remember, or if you've been around a while, superheating elements from Mechanism, take that ×3 rate and bump it up to ×60. Oh yeah, we got the superheating element here. They're really easy to craft. So it just requires a steel casing, which is 4 steel, 4 glass, and 1 osmium. And then you surround that with 4 copper and 4 redstone, and you have ×60 creating of the lava. So we no longer have a problem with that. Also, when we moved over to the superheating elements, we lost the cobblestone generating factor here. So I went ahead, made some private chests here on the triple blue category. And then over down here in our processing area, we just have a diamond block generator going into it. So this is just making us a bunch of cobblestone. And hang on a second. I think I have my shaders turned up. You know what? We'll leave it for this episode. It looks kind of nice. Kind of weird seeing our shadow on the ground. But yeah, let's get into Applied Energistics 2. So I was actually able to set up the sand process off camera. So we take cobblestone and we turn it into sand, or to gravel, and then we turn it into sand. And then this gets sifted and put up here. And then we also have dust as well. We set that up, and then I moved the gravel here. As you can see, we have a lot of resources. But yeah, through sifting with diamonds, we actually get all the modium blocks, which is crazy. I've got the advanced compacting upgrade on here because we don't have any netherite as of yet. I do have plans probably within the next couple of episodes to get the netherite stuff so that we can pull this advanced compacting upgrade out. But yeah, so got lots of iron, lots of, because these are from nuggets and stuff like that. But yeah, the big thing we're here for is the Certus quartz stuff. Yeah, that's what we want. Fluorite, we won't need that yet. Where's all that stuff come from? It just kept showing up. Okay, so we're all good to go there. Applied Energistics 2, what are we gonna need? Well, let's type in applied. All right, here we go. This is Applied Energistics 2, one of the best storage mods out there. Personally, in my opinion, the best. However, refined storage just got a big update that I need to check out. But anywho, we're gonna need a couple of items here. All right, so first off, we're gonna need the ME controller. We're gonna need the ME drives, and then, oh wait, one more thing. Yes, we have been getting skystone dust. Okay, we need to make sure we have a lot of this. So we take this, and I believe if you combine it with lava or something, simply just smelting it gives you skystone. Holy cow. I remember at one point you had to combine it with lava and that would give you skystone, but hey, we're winning. We also desperately need to upgrade all of these ferni. Okay, so while we're talking here, we're gonna get all these processed up. So yeah, we need ME controller, which requires skystone blocks, which is just smelting up with the skystone again. So this is gonna be like the brain of our system. It's gonna be the main component that ties everything together. You can expand these. I don't know exactly the dimensions, but you can expand them into like different multi-block structure, stuff like that. But this is going to be the heart of our system, so we desperately need that. But as you can see, we've got these other blocks in here that are going to be, or sorry, these other items in here that are going to be essential to crafting it. So we need these fluix crystals, and we get those by combining charged Certus quartz, redstone, and nether quartz. Or you could do nether or charged Certus quartz and fluix dust in some water, and then it will spit out these. So I don't think we have any of this yet. But if we crush netherrack, we totally can make it. Okay, so yeah, first off, we're gonna need to get some netherrack here. Block generator. Looks like we can go ahead and make it. You just put lava and lava together and you get yourself some netherrack in one of those. So we're definitely going to be using that. I think I've got a couple of them left over too. Yeah, I've got this guy here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this guy real quick. Okay, so I think generating our first netherrack is actually going to be really simple here. We just need, looks like 2 buckets. Okay, so we're going to grab some witch water that I have already here. Then we're going to grab some of this. And wait, was it just in an oak barrel? So this would technically work. So if we do this, oh, there we go. We got ourselves our netherrack. Okay. Sweet. Let's go ahead and get it set up then. Okay, so I've got a feeling that it might use it up. We have a pretty good solution if that's the case. But I have a feeling this is going to use up this lava. I need a storage crate. Okay, I got them. Words are hard. I have an oak drawer. I mean, maybe it's not going to use it. Oh, snap. It's not going to use it. Wow, okay. That makes things a lot easier and simple. We're going to temporarily set it up there. I think we're going to have to make another floor down here. I don't know how tall these islands are going to be. Don't judge me. But we're going to set up an auto hammer and auto sifting setup right here real quick for that. Because that's not something we're going to mess around with too much, just making netherrack. All right, so an auto hammer. Oh, we need iron bars for that. And then a flux sieve. Okay. We have our flux hammer, flux sieve, and I'm going to show you guys something crazy that I found called these item stack insert transfer labels. They're called transfer labels. These things are nuts. All right, let me show you guys over here. So the way this one's going to work is we're going to take one of these, convert it to an export or extract one, and we're just going to plop it on that side. I don't know if shift clicking work or if it did, but if you hold the wrench, you can see that this is set to here. Now, if we do this, you can see that it's pulling items straight out of the side. So it goes in between the 2 blocks here and allows them to interact with each other. It's fantastic. You can click it. You can add speed in the amount here. You can even whitelist certain items. But yeah, so all we have to do now is set this here. Why did I do that? We set this here and we just go to our network. So now this guy has power. And as soon as we give it the flux sieve like so, this will start to work. And as you can see, it's already filling up with crushed netherrack, which is amazing. So we're going to steal one of these diamond meshes. And we're going to give this guy the mesh. Now this one's going to need power as well. That's where this guy comes in. And now this guy's got power. Yep. And it's just missing an inventory in the front. So, or on the bottom actually. So we do that. That is our processing system for crushing netherrack. Producing it, crushing it, sifting it. And here we go. We have nether quartz created. And we even have blackstone. Oh, geez. If you crush blackstone, you can sift it to get ancient debris. Holy shnikes. Okay, we need to get some upgrades into that guy. By the way, we also have so much power that we don't have to worry about adding another system or even maxing it out, because that one's only going to pull 128 RF per tick. And another clip that I had lost was upgrading these guys. So these are the 8 times magmatic generator. So this is basically 24 generators. So we have 128, all right, 1,280 FE per tick being produced by each of these. So we are sitting pretty good with those. And especially with all of this, like we can upgrade those to the next level too. My idea is to have just a bunch of even, like, because there's one more above that, which I think is the 64 times, and it produces a crazy amount of power. but to have that whole back wall lined with those for power, with these lava producing, and I think we'll be just fine. Okay, I think we've got everything we need for the gold upgrade. Oh, those are full blocks. Whoops. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some upgrades on to those two machines there. I also need to get this upgraded to diamond tier because I feel like we're gonna fill this up pretty quick. So yeah, that's all good to go. So now we should start to see, I'm gonna get just kind of a backlog of items. I'm gonna let this run a little bit here. So that way it's not just like using up it all, like there's some kind of buffer in here. So, but yeah, we're getting lots of good stuff here. I think I'm gonna do the 2x2 little compacting thing real quick. So give me 1 second. Okay, quick compacting upgrade in here. Compact anything. There we go. Oh, wait. Once we get another quartz, we need to block the quartz from doing that. Okay, that's probably pretty good. Okay, I've got it set up now. So what I've done is I've allowed it to only do the blackstone pebbles and not the other stuff. That's wild. We got blackstone tiles, but yeah, it's funny. When it compacted these, they were no longer available to be crushed. So these are kind of just wasted. So, and then we have quartz blocks, which I do believe you can turn back into quartz, but we ended up using a lot of the stuff that we needed, which is a bummer. Yeah, you can, looks like you can crush it, sag mill it. Oh, it looks like you can put it on a cutting board. Okay, so not the end of the world, but I'm gonna let this run for a bit, and then we'll be back later. I've got a little AFK room over here, but yeah, I'm gonna probably go AFK for like an hour or two, maybe even more, and we'll let that guy run so that we can have a ton of quartz in there. All right, small AFK session over. We've actually run into a problem where we've maxed out the storage here. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw this stack upgrade tier 4 in. And as you can see, we're back to working. It looks like wasn't like backed up for too long. So I think we're okay. Or maybe we lost a bunch of items. Probably that one, but the main thing is we got the quartz that we need, which is good. And again, still automated. So that's really good. We're gonna grab some redstone, and real quick, I'm gonna set the whitelist so that this doesn't keep happening. All right, so I've got these filters set up so that it's gonna block like redstone blocks from being compressed again. So it's just gonna keep them as redstone blocks instead of like compressing them again. So it's not going to allow these to be compacted. So that should definitely help us with storage and just ease of having redstone here. So we got those, and then next we need the charge source quartz, which we have a bunch still left over there. Okay, so that's just Certus quartz. This is our charged. All right, so we have way too much redstone on us. That's totally okay. 3, 4, good. Okay, so that's all that we're gonna need here. We dump these. Okay, so these are the items that we're going to need. Cool thing is we can just toss them all like this. And that should be all of them there. Yep, we're good. Cool. Then we should have 8 stacks. We sure do. Very cool. So now that we have that, making the ME controllers are all good. I'm just going to throw all of our crafting stuff in here so it's all in one spot. So now we need to worry about these processors. So the inscribers are going to be very important. And let's see. So the inscriber, 2 pistons and copper. But how do we get the presses here? Villager trades, crafting presses are obtained by breaking a mysterious box. Mysterious cubes are in the center of meteorites. Ah, so this is how we do it. So we need skystone dust, diamond, and then an iron plate. Iron plates are pretty easy to craft up. I'm gonna get some more iron. All right, and then this is just from the nuggets that we've been getting. So this thing's been running for a while, and it's pretty sweet how many items we get from it. So now we don't have to process this iron, which is cool. And then now we're just going to hit it with a hammer. We need copper blocks. Okay, so we have our copper hammer. I I think there's a better one to use than this where it's a lot more efficient, but we're just gonna smack these. Okay, so that gives us a stack of the iron plates. Cool. So now we've got a little bit of copper left, so we can go ahead and craft up those pistons. All right, and I wanted to make a full stack of them, and we can. So the cool thing is now we can make a couple of these. I typically go for 4. 4 because that's each of the patterns. All right, and so I believe these work on just power alone. So just temporarily, and we're gonna set this up here and set it to here. We can set this to extract, and booyah, these should, yep, they're all online. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna be able to use those. So let's get the presses that we need. Okay, so here are the 4 presses. We have engineering, which skystone dust, diamond, and iron plates. So the skystone dust is obtained by sifting dust. So we'll get, I don't know how many of that we'll need, so we're just gonna get a couple of them. All right, okay, so iron plates, yeah, so diamonds, gold, probably Certus quartz is my guess for this one. Yep, and then what about silicone? So silicone is made by smelting Certus quartz dust. One of these has it, right? Yeah, dust. So we smelt that up, okay. All right, and there's our silicone here. So we should be able to put iron plate in. Oh, that can hold a stack. So we can just put this in. All right, so there's our engineering one. Then the gold, and this should give us logic. Logic press, and then, yep, it's working. So there's our calculation, and then finally silicone will give us the silicone press. Very cool. Okay, so I actually want to make one more press, or sorry, inscriber. And what this inscriber will do is just combine all of the items. So now we can set this up. So I want silicone, logic, calculation, and engineering, and this is where you combine them. So cool. We've got all of those set up so we can start crafting up some of the silicone presses here. And then we could even get engineering, diamonds, Certus quartz, and gold, all getting smushed. So we should actually be able to go like this, grab a little bit of redstone. I'm just gonna grab a whole stack of it. The redstone goes here, and then those go engineering, like the silicone goes on the bottom, whatever the other circuit is goes on top. And bam, here's our engineering processor. Very cool. So we're gonna need to get a lot of this smelted up. We need a lot of silicone. So might end up having some processors working overtime, or maybe getting some furnaces, something like that. Yeah, because we got our logic. Cool. So now with those, we can grab 4 of these, 4 of these, and we can make ourselves the ME controller. Good. We have the first step of our new farm, our new system here. So ME controller goes, I'm gonna put that in the middle of the base here. It's gonna be kind of like a feature point. All right, so we have the ME controller. That's great. Now we need to make some ME drives. That's gonna require 2 of those engineering processors, and then these new things called Fluix ME glass cables, which we're gonna go like this. We don't need to worry about those anymore. What we find there too, and even there. So quartz, this requires any kind of glass, and then Certus quartz dust, which is amazing. So we have glass. I knew we'd need it. Put this here and here. Bam. There we go. We have 18 of those. Now we combine them with some Fluix crystals here, and those give you 4 per. Now we have over a stack of those. So then this goes on top here. This will be how we interface with it. I'll show you that in a second. But then now we can make these with not these circuits, but these circuits. Cool. There's our 2. And we're just gonna have a super duper temporary setup for these because I actually want to put the ME drives kind of in the corners here in a cool way. We might have like a glass floor looking down at them, but here we go. There's our first ME drive. So that will hold all of our drives, which hold all of our items. Okay, so the next line of business, I am not messing around anymore. We are going to be making some acceleration cards here. What that does is it just improves the speed of our farms. It's going to require some diamonds and some redstone, but we've got plenty of that. So you need these advanced cards. We can make 2 of those. And I made, oh, yeah, we made 2. Okay, I thought that would do 4. But now we add it to here, and as you can see, that's moving a lot quicker. So just because of the sheer amount of the sheer amount of power that we have at our disposal, maxing these guys out right away isn't gonna be a problem at all. I don't think anyway. So yeah, we shouldn't really be waiting around, and those things are still hardly activating, so we're totally okay. Yeah, it means that we don't wait nearly as long on these guys. We're actually probably running into this not being able to take power out fast enough. I'm gonna throw just upgrade into here real quick. Yeah, okay, that's a lot better. As you can see, they're processing up faster now. So now we have 24 of these guys, which means if we grab some charged Certus quartz and some redstone, we can make ourselves some 1K ME storage guys, 24 of them. Next, we're gonna combine those together. And, oh, we need to make some quartz glass. Shoot, I knew I needed glass, didn't think I needed that much. Alrighty, so got the glass all smelted up so we can make ourselves some quartz glass here. Didn't make a lot, but that's okay. Make a total of 6 of those. We could turn these into 16Ks. Pretty easily. I mean, we have everything for that, no problem, but I kind of want to maximize on storage right now because these hold 63 items, just 4,000 of those items. So we are going to make these. So we need redstone and copper. Okay. Wait a sec. Why couldn't we turn these into 4Ks? Oh, we can. We just ran out. Yes, good. Okay, that's all we needed. What are we missing? More of the glass. Oof. All right, so now we load these up here. Oh, I just need to grab more of the dust. Okay, so we got 52 more of the glass now. Yeah, so that's better. Okay. Cool, so we just need 2 more to fill that up all the way. Good, so I think then, yeah, we're gonna give it power. I don't believe this needs, I don't know why I did that. I don't believe this needs an energy acceptor. It should just work. Yes, it does. Okay, technically that's online, so let's go ahead and build an interface so that we can talk with our storage. We're gonna get a ME crafting terminal here. It's gonna require a calculation processor. So we throw the redstone one in here and we throw these guys. We got ourselves a calculation one. Cool. So we've got that part already. Then it's going to require a crafting table. I'm going to snag this one. All good. My cats are yelling outside the door. Sorry if you guys can hear that. They're fine. They just got food and they have plenty of water. I filled it up this morning. They're just yelling. I don't know why. Okay, so we need these formation cores and an illuminated panel. Okay, that's gonna require glowstone. Yeah, really yelling out there. Oh, jeez. Okay, illuminated panel, got those. We need quartz and fluix dust, which we get by smacking up some of this. Put that guy in here. Oh, we get another one. Fluix dust, silicone. Alrighty. All right, so I got grabbed. I think we have everything we need for these guys. So annihilation core, formation core. Yep. That means we should be able to create an ME terminal. Great. And then that means we should be able to make an ME crafting terminal. Booyah. So now we can interact here. Sort by number of items, descending. Yeah, we like the tall one. I wish it was bigger. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. And then now, oh, I got this sword, by the way, from a wandering trader. Sharpness 5, looting 4, unbreaking 5, mending, and capturing. It's fantastic. I also got some cool boots from it. A different one. These ones here. Protection 4, feather falling 4, unbreaking, mending, and stable footing. So that means when we start flying around, they're going to be fantastic. So cool. We now have these items here. And as you can see, it says 25 of 65 types, but 906 of 4096 bytes used. So now the process, actually, I think we should make a magnet. Sorry, we're going to sidetrack just a little bit here because I think one of these is going to really help us out. So magnet, lapis, you should give us a magnet. Yep. And then uses. So we need gold. One of you. All right, and some diamonds here. So then we should be able to upgrade said magnet. And this is going to allow us to bring the items into us as we're breaking them. So if I go like this, we don't lose any of those items off of the edge. And even if you can't pick them up, they'll hover around at your feet. So losing items off the edge is actually not a problem anymore now that we have the magnet. Cool. Okay. I'm going to break. I'm just going to vein mine all of these. As you can see, hovering around at the feet. And then they just come into our inventory. Just holding shift and holding right click and dragging. So cool. All of those items are good. We'll break this guy and this guy. And then we should be able to just vein mine these. No problem. There we go. All of our items are in there. As you can see, we're using up 4 of these. So 63 of 63 and then 33 of 63. And then these are all empty. So yeah, that part's done. We can break this guy. Throw this guy in here. Break this guy. Yeah. So that's all of our storage now in there. Obviously, we're going to need to set those up. However, well, no, they're sophisticated storage. If we do drawers on those instead, yeah, those can get crazy. We might end up converting those over to drawers eventually, but yeah, this part of our system is good to go. So the ME cable, what we can do is we can start making some more of the drives. I'm gonna make a couple more of these guys. So what I was thinking is like here, and then you go 3 this way, and then this could be the storage area, you know, and then we can have all of our items, and then we just simply, like, from this spot here, connect them underneath back over here to the middle. Yeah, I think that'd be really, really cool. ME controller. So desperately need more of those. Oh, let's see. We don't want that synchronizing up. Remember last search. Okay, there we go. So if we type something over here, this stays, but it doesn't sync up here. Good. Okay, that is fantastic. Let's see. Where's our? Do we have any diamonds? We do have a couple. All right, and while we're here, I'm upgrading the furnaces. I'm done with this slow smelting. So let's see here. Uses, iron furnace. We will do that. Oh my gosh. 50s. I did not mean to make that many of them. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. That was way too, I have so much iron wasted. Oh my. That makes me sick. Okay, so we're gonna take one of these iron furnaces temporarily, put it here. Gosh, dang. Uses, let's make, actually, let's just turn this into a golden furnace. Wait a second, we could probably go further beyond. Okay, we got a few diamonds here, as you can see, and blocks. That's crazy, the amount of diamonds that we have. We're just gonna see how far we can upgrade this guy, actually. So uses, oh, we need glass. Do we have any sand in here? I don't. I have No glass. Okay, so now we've got the glass. We should be able to, yep, we got a diamond one. We got an emerald one. Obsidian furnace. And okay, we've hit our limit with the netherrack. Wait, have we? Sorry, I mean ancient debris, not netherrack. However, wasn't there a chance with mashed up this? Huh? Oh, it's blackstone. So if we take this guy, what would that look like? Let's see if we can make a array that would utilize that. So grab some chests here. All right, so an RF hammer and sieve. Need a little bit more this. We need an oak sieve. So we've got that. Now we need a hammer. We got that. Oh, there goes my hammer personally. We're gonna grab some of these labels here. Can we make some more? We can. Okay, so we're running low, actually. Got 16 of them. That's good. So let's see about taking that blackstone and hitting it with a hammer. So going to extract. Oh, need my wrench. It's called a label accessor. Accessor. So here we go, and we're going to whitelist so that only the blackstone can come out. Bam. And so that's going to go into the hammer here, and we should see, yep, that's working perfect. Okay. So then that guy just needs a little bit of power. I wonder, if we go like this? If I could get that. Oh, wait, no. I actually, hang on. Oh, we got a little guy. Who's that for? Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and upgrade. Yes, we got our first diamond one. This will allow us to filter items. I do think we need to put an item filter here. Item filter here, and then go into this. And we'll go like this, like this, like this. Blacklist that. Yeah, those guys, they're gonna go in there really quick. And then this guy can go in front, and then another chest goes below. Okay, so we'll make an oak chest here. Surround it with iron. That makes that. Surround this with, oh, we're out of gold, huh? No, we're not. It's just in block form. All right, gold. And then diamond. So now we put it here. And that will feed into it. And we just need 2 of the power cables. And with this, I may end up making a wireless crafting terminal. Just because running back and forth through everything, like, I mean, I could hit /home, but I just think this is better. And so now those are going to get powered. And we're going to need an upgrade. Okay, so I've upgraded. We have now 4 more of the diamond tier ones. And what I'm going to do is go like this, put that in here. And now this thing is moving a good amount of power. Huh, weird. Doesn't really work that well sometimes. Oh, snap. Whoops. I never set that to not continue to put those items into this chest. The pipe was set to put them right in. That's my bad. Okay, so those are all back. Which means as soon as we get a diamond sieve in there, should start filtering. We'll be getting ancient debris here in no time. And then also we're going to put the big upgrades on it too. Yeah, there we go. Now got power. Mesh is working. These are full in power. Okay. Wait, sifting crushed blackstone nets you blackstone again? So wait, if we put a little compressor in here, it could literally refeed itself if it ever runs out. Whoa, okay. Let's see about making one. Okay, so we've got a compacting thing here. So we go like this, we do that. Hey, our first ancient debris. And we're only going to allow this one to be crafted. Then if we go like this, should mean that whenever blackstone gets crafted, it should get put into here. I'm gonna put a filter on it for blackstone so that nothing but blackstone can come out of here and here. Oh, that's already got the filter. So yeah, now those are filtered, so this will technically recycle every once in a while when it can. Yeah, look at that. We have 2 of the ancient debris. Once we get 4, oh wait, we combine it with a hammer. We do have it. I want to go ahead and make the upgrades real quick. Also, we should make the stack upgrades as well. All right, so stack upgrade here, and then we come here like so. Oh, I think I've got 2 in there, which is okay. So then 2 blocks. I wonder if you can stack those together. I guess we're just going to be rolling with 1. I guess stack upgrade tier 1 is where we're stuck for now. That's okay. Anything helps. Put that in there. Should be fine. And that's running. Okay, let's go ahead and make the gold upgrades. Okay. That's just saying we need some gold smelted up. I've been thinking this was a obsidian block this whole time. That's my upgraded furnace. All right, let's see what this obsidian furnace can do. That is smelting pretty quick. I like that. So that should put us to a spot. Yep, we can make all 6. We're going to be swimming in the gold or the ancient debris here soon. Put that on here. That will process 8 items at a time, which is crazy. Love that. And then now this will process 8 items at a time. Yep, we've already got 4 of the ancient debris. Oh yeah, hidden in the depths. Love to see it. Now where's my hammer? Oh, we might need to make 1. All right, we have this much ancient debris. We have no gold. We have gold to go with it. Booyah. Ancient debris. Now this is awesome. How do you get the smithing table? Oh, wow. Might have, well, I think we're gonna have to do that. Possessed hoglin, huh? Raw pork chop. That's one other thing I want to take a look at here. I think the market is how we get animals. I need a little bit of bone meal. So I'm so glad we got the 2 tall plants, because then we can just bone meal it to grow them. And the magnet means that we never lose any items that are dropped around us anymore. That's so good. It's also going to take a while for me to adjust that this is in the middle now. Okay, so we make some red wool, and then everything else. Yeah, we got ourselves a market. Whoa, he's there. Cool, so let's see. Saplings other. Cow. I see in here this. Oh, it's gone. Oh, now we can buy seeds and stuff like that. Okay, I guess the market's not really all that powerful anymore. But anywho, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the episode for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We have ourselves applied Energistics 2 digital storage. It's fantastic. We love to see it. Come back next episode. We're gonna have some fun stuff to do. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. Take care. Peace out. Bye-bye.